Okay, the first thing we are going to do is create an XCS project. To do that, we are gonna the official website and copy the code to paste it into our console. Um, then it will prompt us to enter the project name. We'll name it IoT dashboard. Okay, we'll select all the default options. We'll wait a bit until it's completely downloaded. All right, then we'll enter the project folder and run the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we are gonna navigate to the main page within our project, and here in these sections we are gonna to delete all the default content. We will put here, for example, let's put in a div, and into the div we will put a height. Okay, and then go to the console and put in there npm run dev. So in our localhost 3000 we should be see our big high. Okay, cool. We are going to go to the official Shadcn website, and in the getting start sections we'll copy the code to paste it into our console. Just wait a few seconds until it finishes. Okay, so we are gonna to select the default options. That is means for colors we will select slate, and we will use CSS variables. Perfect. So now let's review if we did everything right. So we can go to our project, and here we can see the table config.ts, components.json, and well, all the files and folders that Shadcn create for us. Now, to verify if we installed Shadcn correctly, we can copy the Shadcn button in our console, and after that we can put this button in our page in order to test if everything is right. Just clear a little bit here, and we run npm run dev. Go to the localhost 3000. Perfect. We have the Shadcn button with its styles. Now we are going to create a folder called auth and file name page.tsx. And to save time, I already have the HTML template created. So what I'm going to do is gradually add the missing components and comment out the function that we haven't defined yet. So for example, here we will comment this read user sections, and this also, and we need import the icons. In order to do that, we have to create a new file, icons, below the folder components. So yeah, let me delete this, and okay, after that we have to import, we have to create a new folder called forms and create a new file, outform. Okay, here the next thing that we are going to do is import these components view tabs from Shadcn, so we can stop the npm run dev and go to the Shadcn website, search for the tabs and copy the CLI code and copy into our console. Just wait a few seconds. Okay, done. And well, it is already done. And the next thing, we have to import, assign the register and out for. Okay, I just will copy these files into this folder. Oh, the setting forms, it shouldn't be here, so let me delete this. Okay, so copy the signing form. All right. So let's go to the author, and we still need to install the Shadcn UI tools. So we head over to the website to copy the code and install it. So let me see, where is the toast? It's here. Copy this and paste. Just wait a few seconds. Okay, done. Well, we will comment this line and also comment these functions, just in order to have the template HTML ready. So we need to install the hood form and also the React hood form, I think. Yes, let me comment this part, and also let's comment these functions. Okay, and we have to import the UI for but let's import this first. npm install hood form resolvers. Just wait a few seconds. Okay, after that we need to install SOT. Okay, done. And what else? Okay, yes, this we have to import UI form. In order to install, we should search for the command in the website Shadcn. We need the form also. Okay. All right. Well, everything looks okay. We move to the sign in for, comment this action for now, and also I will comment this function that I will explain later. Yes, it's a good idea. We can put a console log with the data in order to see if this component is working. And we put a console log here also, because in our auth page we have a sign for, a register for, and we GitHub for, or sign in without out GitHub. Okay, let me comment this part also. Yes, this part is using a function that we haven't yet. I will just put a console log with login with GitHub. Let me save the change. I will the console npm run dev, and I will check in localhost 3000. Let me go to the out page, and this looks good. Looks that everything is working. Let me check here. If I put anything here, yes, you can see the invalid email and password email helper. And if we go to the console from the inspection page, let me take a little peek here. For example, I will put this. Okay, you can see the data here. And let me check register page. Okay, you can also see the data. The data is sending from the form. Let me review the form with login with GitHub. Yes, it's working. Perfect. Well, now that we have the registration and authentication HTML template ready, in the next video we'll see how to connect to supabase and get it up and running. Bye.